Boys and girls, another hot day in PEI, that's for sure. I'm Chris Collier, in case you forgot who you're talking about, or for, or to. It is August 19th, and it is 15:22:23, and today it's Wednesday, which means it's Wino Wednesday Day. This won't be a long one, as I don't have any packages to open or anything like that, so... But I got some pictures I'll put on at the end of the video of stuff that I found out in the woods, and some pictures from my Moncton trip that I did last Monday night, just 2 days ago, 2 nights ago. So the wine we have is another red wine. I could say I'll keep doing red wine until I figure that I've done them all. This is called Astica. It's a Merlot, Malbec, Trapiche, Argentina. Argentina, 2011. And here's the, see if I can get that in there anyway. Astica, red wine. Merlot, Malbec. Which I've heard of before, the Malbec. I think that's kind of a Argentinian thing, or South American. Screw the top off. Smells good. Very fresh. Definitely strawberry, cherries, grapes. No surprise there. Nice. Now, I guess we can't tell what color it is till we get it out of the green bottle. Green Acres. How you doing, Ben? We went for a walk earlier and Ben got into the stream. Went for a swim, didn't you? Now don't touch that. You don't like red wine, do you? Or do you? You're just holding out. This little pocket here in my my big folding chair is actually insulated. And there's a spot there for ice pack, so you can really keep it kind of cool, your beer or wine. Oh, yeah, she's dark. She's past ruby into like blackish red. Maybe there's black cherries in it or something like that, or the smell of it anyway. Cherries for sure. Kind of something there that I can't really describe. I think it's might be some kind of herbal stuff. Anyway, let's try her out. Dry, but it's got good flavor to it. Not very sweet at all, but it's good. Tastes me again like strawberries or cherries, black cherries, I guess. Call it, but cherries anyway. I'm looking at my bush of raspberries and thinking, does this taste like raspberries in any shape or form? Not really. There's something about it that's herby or herbaceous. That's the word I was looking for. Big word for today. Lots of flavor, yet it's kind of simple too in its miserable life. So it's good. I think I'll give it 2 thumbs up. And that was the Malbec, or Astica Merlot Malbec. Astica means flower in our native Indian language, and this wine was made in their honor. The Merlot blend has a soft, round palate with fresh berry flavors. Ideal to drink with grilled meats, roasts, and excellent with cheese. Ideal drinking temperature, 15 to 17 Celsius. So I put this in the fridge for the 15 minutes beforehand, so it should be around there. Argentina, 12.5% volume. That's good. Look what I found yesterday up on my dad's cabin. Get your load of this chunk of chaga. Chaga being a fungus that grows on birch trees. It's got a couple of different uses. They used to use it back in the day to start fires. Because once this is totally dried out and roughed up a little, you can take it with a steel and flint. A little spark and it'll catch. You don't use a big piece like this, obviously. You use a little one. It'll catch there, and then you can blow that into an ember, and then you can blow it into fire with your bird's nest and all that primitive firelight and stuff. I don't use it much for that. I use it more for medicine, and I've talked about it before. It's lots of health benefits from this stuff, right from probably gout to cancer, or was that cancer to gout? Anyway. It's pretty good stuff. It's hard to find, but I actually found quite a bit of it up there, and I'd found it there before. So, and I didn't take all of it by any means. I left a lot. This was growing on a stump, and I think I'll have a picture of it afterwards so you can see how it was growing. It's not really, it's kind of flat in the back here, so it's not a big round football size. But it is a pretty big piece of chaga. No really smell to it. You notice it from the black on the outside and the orange color on the inside. Yeah. You use the orange colored stuff for fire after it dries out, and use the whole thing for tea. I make up a batch, like 9 cups, and I cool it down, or I add maple syrup before or after cooling it down, I can't remember, to sweeten it up a bit, and then I'll put it in a plastic bottle in the fridge. And I'll have 2 big swallows of it every morning to get me jump started for the day of heavy drinking afterwards. No. Oh, take that off the record, Ben. No, it feels good. Well, that was pretty good. This is my new bush hat. It's a multicam. I got 2, one Gore-Tex and one not Gore-Tex. Thinking that the Gore-Tex is going to be too hot in the summer, and would be. Anyway, the badges, I got a Royal Canadian Dragoons badge, field cap badge there. I got a badge with Recce on it. I got this badge. So, the RCD, the Recce. This one from Bushcraft Barton's, Mike Barton in Quebec. Boreal Bushcraft Canada, which is a place up there. I think it's run by Andy in Ontario. Back in the back we have bushcraftcanada.com, and that's a store with all kinds of stuff, and a website, and that's run by Paul out in British Columbia, Vancouver somewhere, I think. This is the Get Ready group, I think. I tend to ask these questions and what they symbolize when I'm drunk, so I can never really remember what. Gary Gilbert runs this one anyway. Back here we have Native Survival. That's from Mitch. David Mitchell from Native Survival. He's the guy that was on Alone, that I guess he left the show last week. 2 guys left the show. I haven't watched the show, so that's all I know. And on the brim here is a Serbian combat badge. And I'm just waiting for my buddy Derek Ferrier to come out with a badge. And I'm going to put it either in the front here or on the side here. And hopefully it won't be too long. And I just got to order good stuff from Mitch there the other day. It was pretty good stuff. I got a survival kit yesterday in the mail, which I could have opened, but it was more like a basic, kind of big box, but it had the basics in it: a ferro rod, striker, a compass, some band-aids and whatnot, a chain, like a steel wire saw, chainsaw, coiled saw. Some instructions on how to survive, a little accident fill-out sheet, and some other stuff. It was very basic stuff like that. It cost $3.50. Unknown to me at the time when I ordered it, or I didn't care much, it was $9 in shipping to get it here. So $9 to get a $3, well, 9 and change and 3 and change. So it was like 3 times the price of it. I should have ordered 3, is what I should have done. Again, I got a lot of these things, so I don't know what I did with 3. Give them away, of course. Time for wine, eh, Ben? You may be able to see the wolf in the background, that big sticker. I got that a couple years ago. And actually I have another one rolled up in a tube somewhere in the house. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll do something. I kind of want to do something this week, but it's been so hot. It's 28, which I know that's not hot. Ontario hot and Prairie hot and Quebec hot, but down here it's hot, so being of no fixed schedule on myself, I said, well, maybe I'll just relax, do some videos, drink some beer this week. And the highs for next week are only supposed to be 21, 23. So we'll be back to normal, and then I'll do some stuff out in the woods. Tidy up my shelter, and also do some fishing. But I might go fishing tomorrow off the wharf in Surrey for mackerel. Yeah, I know it's a hard life. Pray to God you have a life like mine when you end. Although I do have my problems, so I shouldn't say that. Yeah, I was at Moncton Monday night. My brother Aaron had to go over and fly to Toronto at 11. His flight was 12:30, so I got there at 11:30. Dropped him off at the airport. Then I went around shopping. Princess Auto and Cabela's in Moncton. They're right side by each now. There's a Bass Pro Shop, but it's just being built. It won't be ready for a while from the looks of it. It looks like it's going to be huge, though. I bought about $150 at Princess Auto and about $150 at roughly at Cabela's. Really, the only thing I really needed at Cabela's was a new shower curtain. So instead of having the blue wolf one, I got now a camouflage one that matches the drapes. So the carpet matches the drapes. Is that what you're saying, Chris? I said not saying that at all. I digress. Anyway, and then I met up with my buddy, good buddy, great buddy, Kevin Clark, and we had we got rooms at the Delta Beausejour, which is right downtown, and there's all kinds of pubs and restaurants, you know, within walking distance. We ate supper at the Tide and Boar, which was just a block, less than a block away. Actually, the parking lot for the hotel was in behind this Tide and Boar. We had a tray there of all smoked fish products and smoked meat products, charcuterie, including wild boar and stuff like that. And I almost finished mine, and Kevin was a bit further behind than mine because it was a lot of food and a lot of good food. Kind of came back to haunt us, or me anyway, around 3 or 4:30. I got that smoky, and I had a whole big bunch of dulce, which is seafood. So it kind of come back to haunt me around 4:30 or something like that. Just the feeling of being way too full, because we went out and drank beer afterwards too. Had some. We didn't make it to the Pump House pub. That's Pump House Brewer Pub. So we'll hit there next time. And John Bedard, if you're watching this, I think we should really go to Moncton next year when you come down. If you come down for Keith's reunion, maybe we can mix a match. Maybe 2 nights in Halifax. Maybe then we'll go to the reunion, then 2 nights in Moncton, then 2 nights in Charlottetown, and you figure out your flights and see if we can fit all that into one. So that's like 6 nights of. No, that's more like 7 or 8 nights of heavy drinking in a row. So I don't know if I can do that anymore. Might have a health night. Maybe we'll spend Sunday night as a health night in Keith's place, and then jet out Monday morning. Anyway, we got a whole year, more or less. I haven't seen any pictures from the West Coast Black Hatters, sorry. Maybe we'll get some. I have to look them up because I wasn't online Sunday, Monday, just last night late. So. Well, I said this was going to be a short video because I didn't have any openings, but all I got to add is some pictures of stuff that I found out in the woods and some pictures from Moncton. There's pictures of Cabela's. They had a couple of displays there. There was 2 wolves chasing a deer, like a white-tailed deer, and the other one was some kind of different deer with 2 wolves following, all taxidermy stuff. Would ever like to have that? Of course, I have no room for that, really. Yeah. Anyway, I poured myself another glass. I I've explained what I found. I got the chaga, I got this great wine. And again, it's called Astica. Merlot Malbec. Big piece of chaga. There goes my phone. I bet you it's nobody important. And I'd just like to thank you for dropping by today. And as always, drop by on Friday for my beer video. And I'll try to get some more bushcrafty type videos out. Like I say, probably not till next week, because it's just... I don't want to go out and sweat my forehead off just trying out stuff when I can sit back around here in the cool shade and the wind and drink wine and beer. And Gatorade and coconut juice. I drink as much as that as I do a beer. Cheers. It's been good wine, and it's Chris. Out. Hello to my friends in Australia, and all my flags are back in the deck. If you're wondering where I am, that's the garage. And there's the deck there, which is in the shade, but not in the breeze. Not that there's much of a breeze here anyway. And I'm digressing again.